Red is truly the voice of our generation.
We're back. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to episode 2 of Nefarious Things podcast.
Is important.
Oh man. We've got a wild ride for you all today. We also, if you remember in the first video, if you're video watchers, we mentioned that we have a new vinyl in the back or a new something behind me in every podcast. And this one is Mesmerized by System of a Down, because yesterday, as we were filming this, it was Serge Tankian's birthday. So shout out Serge.
Shout out Serge. We should just like pile on and just continue to stack vinyls there. Like, you know, just fill it.
Right.
Yeah, we'll just do like 30. Just, you know, we'll just get more things that come out from the wall.
Until it's like at the back of my head. Yeah.
For the meme. Just for the meme.
If you guys are in early on this pod, you get it.
Oh my gosh. Well.
So, yeah, today we have quite the episode for you. We have a Quentin Tarantino special, which is actually something that we've been talking about literally since we've met. Yeah,
we've been like really trying to get this done, I guess. Well, because we were trying to do it for my pod, and then
now we have our own.
Yeah, now we have this one. Should I come back with my pod?
You should. I think you should definitely come back with like the more true crimey one.
Oh yeah, true. I had that one too. Well, should I come back with the movie one too and just talk about like Top Gun 2 every single day? I should just watch it. For every single day that it's in the theaters, I should just watch it that many days in a row.
I'm unsubscribing.
Right.
Yeah, so we do have quite a bit more to get into, but should we crack open a cold one first?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna crack open I can't do it with this mic, but I'll pick it up with your mic.
Yeah, so join in with us if you guys are having a drink with us with us on the pod today. Alex has a Dr. Pepper.
Oh my god.
And I have a Diet Pepsi as per usual. Cheers.
I don't usually drink these.
It's just too late for a Monster.
Well, it's never too late for a Monster.
Well, it's too late for me. So, I think I got bit by a mosquito as soon as we came down here. It's like living in this bedroom, and it's dead now probably because it just feasted on my caffeine blood. Anyway.
Disgusting.
Well, it was fucking one of yours. Yeah, that my brain.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that have blown my mind this week, let's talk about recipe graves. Alex turned to me yesterday and was like, "Have you ever heard of recipe graves?" And I can't say that I ever had.
I'm just as perplexed as the rest of you.
Yeah, so recipe graves, essentially, instead of like loving mother, valued teacher in society, we have 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 cups flour. And you know, it works because
I'm gonna bury you with your famous things that you cook.
What do I? No, I'm just kidding. My shepherd's pie recipe. No. You put 1 can of mushroom soup. No.
I should just put like the ingredients for a Diet Pepsi on there. Like recipe for a Pepsi. Diet Pepsi.
Aspartame. Oh my gosh. I know. We are so like just. It's late. I've had a long day, so we're just vibing on like
strap in.
We're running on fumes today.
We're just ripping off every podcast we possibly can until we make it to the top.
Like I said upstairs, we were listening to This Is Important, and I'm like, we can't listen to this right now because we get all of our jokes from this damn podcast.
I mean, honestly, we've turned it into our personalities.
It's just, you know what? Like we said last week, those guys are just They're a part of us.
Yeah. They are us.
But back to recipe graves.
Yeah, what the hell?
People tour these graves and bring the recipes back to them on TikTok. I mean, yes, but like, I don't know.
And that's not the only graves they're going to. They're going to a lot of graves. It's just a whole entire page is just them going to people's graves.
Yeah, but I brought it up to Mary today at work, and she was like, but are they like sitting at the gravesite eating the snacks? Because that's a little morbid. Like, she goes, I would leave a little piece.
Are you? If you guys are listening to this, I know the people that do recipe graves, they have to be like Googling
Snacking
recipe
with the dead.
graves. Yeah. That's probably like a secret thing they do. Like they'll be like, join our Patreon. We eat at the graves.
We'll tell you the location of the grave sites.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is morbid. Another tale for another time, my friends. I don't think I think that's all like the newsy stuff that we.
I have another thing ran down. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'll show myself out.
Well, I can't do the pod without you. Well, Black Mirror season 6. It's already been announced, but Rory Culkin has been announced that he's joining the cast.
Yes, my body is ready.
And Salma Hayek.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me at Rory Culkin. He is my favorite Culkin, which I can assume is probably many people's favorite Culkin.
It's not Kieran Culkin or whatever his name is from Succession.
No, but his energy, I have that energy, you know?
We need to get back into Succession.
We definitely do. I
We
know.
should do like a weekly Succession pod. Like.
We fell off, yeah.
Honestly.
Instead of a rewatch podcast, it's like a holy shit, we're watching it for the first time pod.
Yeah, literally. Oh
We have watched quite a few movies since the last time we saw ya. I believe we ended at Chopping Mall. Nope. We
yeah.
ended at I Love My Dad.
Yeah, I think we talked about I Love My Dad.
I think we talked about I Love My Dad. So we'll just quickly
We don't have to
run.
talk about all of
No.
them,
We'll just quickly run through a few things. We just watch a lot of things.
Yeah, you guys can go check out our letterbox for the full thing, or sometimes we put out like end of month. Are you gonna do an end of month for this month?
Of course.
Or last month?
Yep. I'm trying to get back into it. I'll work it into my scheduled content. Yeah, so
Speaking of scheduled content, I did a reaction to the Wednesday trailer, like I told you I was going to. Finally.
Yes.
Yes.
When she had the piranhas and put them in the pool, I was like, yeah. She's so cool. I'm happy you did that. That's awesome. I'm very excited for Wednesday show. So excited, in fact, that we watched both of the Addams Family movies last night.
It was your idea.
It was my idea, and I loved every minute of it. I think my only real gripe with it is the fact that in the Addams Family values, that poor baby is blue. It is like blue. Like, it is blue. The light here, it is blue. That baby looks not alive blue.
Not alive.
And Morticia looks a little blue. But you know what? They're just fun movies to watch.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun watching them last night.
We also watched Demons yesterday for Movie Roulette, which was a huge surprise.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit worse, I guess.
I totally did too. I don't know. I put that one off for a long time, and I'm really happy that was what we ended up on, because the gore was unmatched.
The gore, the soundtrack. The snorting of the Coca-Cola.
Literally Coke. The movie theater setting was so fun. It was literally the opening from Scream 2, where something bad is happening in the theater and on screen at the same time. So fun.
Yeah, I definitely think people should check that out if they haven't yet. Even though it came out in 1985.
Yeah.
That one's not like, I don't hear a lot of people talking about that other than people that like watched In Search of Darkness 40 times.
You're calling me out.
Like us, yeah.
I watch In Search of Darkness every single chance I get.
Yeah, literally.
I came home for lunch one day and put it on for like 6 minutes.
Here's something else.
We also watched Orphan First Kill.
Yes, that's a good one.
We're not gonna like spoil it or anything, but the twist was pretty cool.
Yeah. Should we get into spoilers? I mean, we've done spoilers in other shows.
I just wasn't gonna spoil it because it just came out like 3 days ago as we were filming this.
Okay, no spoilers, but it was a pretty worthy sequel, I think, even though I feel like some of the editing and some of the production I would have done differently, I guess.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's like too hazy in a lot of the shots, in my opinion.
Yeah, but for what it was and what we got, I'm okay with it. I'm okay that Isabel Furman was in it.
Yeah, I agree. The director needs to do two things. He needs this William Brent Bell or whatever needs to cool it with the fog machine. Just chill out with the fog machine, just a little bit. At least have like one scene without it. And the second thing is, like, it's so much that it's like, oh, you can barely see the characters sometimes.
You're like, what am I watching?
Yeah, and they're just like in a room. Like, is the house burning down? Like,
I don't want to say anything. I didn't want to spoil anything, so just don't listen to Ashley.
But yeah, and the working title for this was Esther, and then he already did Brahms. He's the guy that did Brahms, the boy too. So.
When I bought, I still haven't seen it, but I bought it because it was so cheap on Blu-ray, and I brought it home, and this is when we were still on FaceTime, and we hadn't moved in together yet, and Alex goes, "You're gonna throw that in the garbage, right?"
It was literally one of the, it was right, but that was the last movie I saw before the pandemic, and I'm kind of mad about it.
It caused the pandemic.
Yeah, like it was so bad. It was like, it was embarrassing, really bad.
Yeah. Yikes. Yikes. A movie that I thought
this Orphan was a lot better. I didn't know that he did the movie until we were watching it. And
but
then
I felt Brahmsy vibe. Like, I felt the boy vibes as we were watching it. Like, not Brahms, but like the boy. Yeah,
and I feel like it's surprising, at least for him, but Isabel Furman said that she had a lot to do with like the production, especially the story and the writing. So that's probably why it came out so good.
The fact that the cast literally wore like demonia boots.
Yeah, literally.
They're all in like club
and that's
kid
cool.
boots.
I like that aspect. That
I like that, but
that they did that.
I just think of Dragula when they sent the one home for wearing club kid boots on the first episode. Oh my gosh! Speaking of Dragula, Boulet Brothers, we love you. Come back fast.
Shout out
Boulet Brothers.
They are. Shudder announced that they have a Halloween special. They have a season coming out and a spin-off series.
Halloween is going to be stacked this year. Holy crap.
And I mean, maybe it's controversial, but Dragula, I feel like, is a little bit better than Drag Race. I mean, don't shoot me, guys. Don't shoot the messenger.
I mean, I feel like at this point, you've watched enough Drag Race to have an opinion.
Yeah, I've watched like every season.
You've seen every single season.
Yeah.
Are you a super fan?
I guess so.
Work.
But I mean, like, no, I only like Trixie Mattel. Everyone else sucks. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my God. Playing favorites. It's fine. We're only like Bianca Del Rio. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Shout out Cornbread. No.
Oh yeah, from Dragula.
No, from Drag Race.
She was on Drag Race?
Cornbread, yeah.
She wasn't on Dragula?
No.
Oh my God.
I know the names are so out there on Dragula.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Positive. Cornbread went home on season 14. Remember she rolled her ankle?
Oh, yes. But we liked Cornbread.
We liked Cornbread.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Glorious on Shudder, aka The Misadventures of Jason Stackhouse. For those of you who've watched True Blood.
Yeah, literally.
You get it. Yeah, that movie was so surprising. I had heard that J.K. Simmons was going to be like just a voice in this movie, and I'm so happy that we checked it out because it was a cosmic horror that I felt deserved the title of cosmic horror.
Yeah, and I liked what they did with their concept, since like they knew it was going to be lower budget and they
room setting.
Yeah, and they still kept it interesting and engaging. And I also feel like a little bit has to do with J.K. Simmons, because if they like casted somebody else in the talking role, it probably wouldn't have been as good.
Yeah, if you guys have watched Invincible, the animated show, I've only showed you one episode. It's such a good show.
Yeah.
What a twist. Yeah, that's
J.K. Simmons is in that?
he's the voice of Omni-Man.
Oh, okay.
So that's the kind of character that I was picturing the whole time, like this guy who's an intergalactic planetary destroyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much
And
what
it was
right?
it worked, you know.
And I felt like it was good, like a little bit social commentary, or not a social commentary, but like it was like a little bit metaphorical, I guess, in some ways.
I just can't see Ryan Quanten, aka Jason Stackhouse, in anything else other than him in as Jason Stackhouse. I've seen True Blood so many times that he will always be Jason to me. And in that role, he was like sweaty and southern and in a bad situation.
We have to go back and finish it. I don't think we finished it.
We didn't finish it, but we can always just watch it from the beginning all over again.
Yeah. And and to mention about Glorious, Rebecca McKendry directed.
Rebecca McKendry. Oh my gosh, I was so excited when I saw her name because she did Separation, which was an amazing 6-minute short on Shudder with Justin Benson. It's some great body horror. I covered it for Body Horror Review Month.
Yeah.
Last year or this year? I think it was this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. And Barbara Crampton actually produced it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think it says it on Letterboxd.
Shout out Barbara.
Wait, crew maybe? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Producer.
That's so exciting. Barbara, I love you. Look at me. I love you.
Second Barbara Crampton shout out.
Yeah, third we have Alone with You.
Oh yeah, Alone
She
with
was
You.
also in Alone with You, which was a pretty good psychological horror.
Oh yes. Okay, I was getting that mixed up with a different one we watched. But yes, that was where she played the mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
surprising.
crazy.
Yeah, that one was pretty surprising. And both of those are on Shudder, right?
Yeah, Shudder has been putting out a new movie every single week, and they have been knocking it out of the park every single time.
Yeah, I agree.
Shudder is just, I can't. Chef's kiss. And then we're not going to talk about Sharpstick, because even though Utopia Films, you know what, shout out Utopia, this one, you gave the wrong person a movie deal.
Oh my gosh. Going hard in the paint over here.
I'm just saying, from the age of like, I would say 18 till like now, not even, I would say till like maybe 5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
Huge Lena Dunham fan. But I was trying to come around. I was trying to come around to Lena Dunham because Hannah Hovarth from Girls, the character, shaped my life. I felt like I saw so much in her. Girls was the show that I felt gave me so much confidence to just be myself, you know? Like it just dealt with themes that I felt like I was living at the time.
Yeah.
And then I read her book. And then it was so problematic. And then I was like, you know what? We're just going to close this up here. We're going to shut it away. And we're going to separate the art from the artist. And then all of the other accusations and allegations came out with her. And I'm just like, I can't. And then she was just so bad in Sharpstick. I will say the lead. And like John Bernthal, he was pretty good in it. He was so cringy.
Yeah.
He did this like weird like fisting motion at one point. And I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah, the story was kind of just
dragged
all over the place. I did like the fact that I don't know, like it did, like you said, you thought it was like kind of promising at the beginning, and I didn't really feel like that strongly about that, but I did feel like there was like moments where like it could have been going in the right direction, and then Lena Dunham just like decided to screw it up.
There's so many times where it could have been
she got in her own way. I feel like she just had so many ideas, she just couldn't like wrap them all into like a good like production, you know?
Create a universe, Lena Dunham. Stretch it out. I don't know what else to tell you. Like if you're gonna cram things in so much, like make a series. Like She created girls. She created a whole
Do
world there, you know? Like,
Or don't. I'm just kidding.
yeah, I'm frustrated. I am beside myself, and I was so excited for Sharpstick. I was literally like telling him when he said we got the screener for it. I was so excited.
Yeah, and well, it's still good. I feel like that Utopia is like giving filmmakers like
A chance.
regardless of like who they are, I guess, because
Yeah.
like it's not just her stuff, but like they've been putting out a lot of like other people that don't, or other filmmakers that don't like get their voice heard, because like there's so many things out there.
No, I totally agree with that. But I guess I'm just having a hard time coming around to Lena Dunham.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think that's just where my problem lies.
Yeah.
Because other than that, there was just a point in the movie where it could have ended and it went on for another 40 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, because we literally were like, it's not over.
Yeah,
it's
the
only
credits
an
aren't
hour
rolling.
in. It's like 45 minutes in.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
we
We're
should
so annoying.
we should create like an ad or something for like our website or something, like Lumberland, just some cheesy ass ad that we insert when we need to cut the tape.
Nefarious.com.
Yeah, where like Dante from Lumberland's just like laying on the couch, just like, hey ladies.
Yeah.
Like, so we do some
Sup,
cringe.
fellas?
Yeah.
We got ourselves a website. Oh my gosh.
So actually, yeah, go check out our website.
Fuck off. Was that just a segue for our website?
We're selling things. Go check it out.
Yes, you can check our website out. TeamNefarious.com.
Yeah.
Hashtag Team Nefarious.
Yeah.
Like Rue. Hashtag season 14. I'll see myself out. Quentin Tarantino.
The
What?
problematic boss.
Yeah, speaking
God.
of
I'm
problematic,
just
you know, at least accusations didn't come out about him diddling himself next to his younger sister. That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh, should we block that? I'm just joking. Lena Dunham, we're coming for you. No,
Hands up, I'm done. That's it. I don't have a sister. I feel weird about it.
No, I agree. But I mean, there's someone else looking. Well, we're gonna move past that. There's
I can't.
well, he did. One of the trivia things that I have written down is one of like not just like an accusation, but like something that he did on the set of, I believe, Kill Bill with Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
And there was like a driving scene.
Yes, and he sabotaged the car.
Well, I don't think I don't think the story was that he sabotaged it, but he like he wanted, instead of a stunt woman where she wasn't comfortable to do the scene, he like basically forced her to do it, and then she got hurt because there wasn't like it was supposed to technically be somebody else that was standing in for her.
Yeah, but I'd always heard that he was like, we don't have to have brakes in the car. She'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I mean maybe, I don't know. Allegedly, that's allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
The other thing I think has been proven because he came out and actually like apologized for all that
reckless
because of Harvey.
behavior.
But he did try to keep it quiet with Harvey Weinstein, and the only reason he apologized is because of the Harvey Weinstein stuff. I'm pretty sure, like it was because his Harvey Weinstein's company helped him keep it under wraps, keep it a secret
Every
for so long.
single day when I wake up and I look at my Pulp Fiction poster, I have to see Miramax written right across the bottom.
Right, we separate. No, just joking.
Fuck.
We separate the movies from the guy that produced them.
We don't talk about Weinstein. No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh my gosh. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Tarantino.
I am a fangirl.
Yeah.
I unfortunately have a whole wall dedicated to his work and art.
Walls.
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 Walls. For those of you, Ryan Dunn, R.I.P.
Yeah, if you guys know.
I used to religiously, let's just detour for a second. I used to religiously listen to RadioBam, which is Bam Margera's his podcast, back in the day. And there's just an episode where Ryan Dunn is the biggest troll ever.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know it existed until she just like made the reference, and I was like, I don't remember this.
Yeah, he goes. This kid, this neighbor kid, like came up to him and was like, Ryan Dunn, is that you? And he's like, no, it's not me.
Yeah,
And
do
he's
you
like,
tag?
do you tag? And he's like, tag what? And he goes, walls, walls. And every
my
time we hear the
gosh.
word walls, one of us goes, walls.
I need to clip it. I'm just gonna clip it and then like insert it.
Oh my god. Hey, do you tag?
Tag what?
Like spray paint.
Spray paint what?
Walls.
Walls.
Yes, I do.
I know the exact podcast episode.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. There's just so many things that like I never thought anyone would ever understand my humor like you do.
I know. I wish we like had a sound. We're gonna get a soundboard and we're gonna
And
put
one
that
of
on
the
there.
soundboard clips is gonna be Ryan Dunn going, walls.
Walls.
Shit. Oh my gosh. R.I.P.
Yeah, all
to
right.
the GOAT. Oh
Yeah.
man. Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, back to Tarantino.
I digress. Walls are very important.
Oh my gosh.
So last year, was it last year or was it 2020? It was the year that I had green and blue hair. 2020? When I cosplayed Uma Thurman in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I think it was 2020
Yeah,
or like late 2019.
No,
it was
we didn't
2020.
even know each other in 2019.
Yeah, you did it in 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see any of my cosplays, including that one, you can check out Instagram because this year I am planning some big cosplays and I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coraline being one of them.
Get ready. Strap in.
Strap in. So where should we start here? Should we start with some overall talk about Quentin Tarantino, or should we get into the movies first?
Yeah, we can start with overall talk about Tarantino so people that don't know anything about him can get acquainted.
Right. I do just want to start off by saying his dad's name is Tony Tarantino, and I just want to put it out there that his movies look like his dad's name is Tony Tarantino.
Yeah.
They just look like written and directed by Tony Tarantino.
Oh my god, literally. I agree. And yeah. Well, he started in he started his like movie career like working at a video store, renting movies.
Yeah, which like that's the job that I want. I don't want to work in makeup anymore. Give
my
me
gosh.
like movies. Let me alphabetize Let me alphabetize your DVDs.
Yeah, and he would always pick things to play, and like people would come hang out because he would pick like good movies to play.
I would pick the best movies.
Yeah.
I would pick Solo.
Oh,
100. No, I'm just kidding.
Martyrs.
Yeah. Just only skinned naked bodies on TV at all times.
A Serbian film.
Literally. Climax.
Oh my god.
Everyone's like, I gotta lay down.
Only the ending scene from Suspiria 2018
Right.
on loop.
Blood. Only the scene from Revenge when the guy's digging out the glass in his foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Whew.
Oh my god. Hilarious.
Speaking of only the scene in Pulp Fiction when they shoot Marvin in the head and he goes, I shot Marvin.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Do you want to talk about Pulp Fiction?
No, we have to start with Reservoir Dogs because that came first.
Yeah.
Which I have a hot take.
Oh, yeah, she told me she was gonna say this, and I was like, maybe not, maybe you shouldn't, but it's okay. We'll do it.
Okay, early 90s, Steve Buscemi, so hot. So hot right now.
What did you just fucking say?
But I don't know, just something about like his attitude, like the scruff, like
Yeah.
the 110-pound soaking wet body. Like I'm
I
like peeling the
wouldn't
sticker
agree,
off
but-
my heart monitor, and I'm like realizing we're on camera.
I wouldn't I wouldn't say that, but it's cool. I mean,
Well, you know
you
what?
like firefighters, I guess.
No.
He
I
was
know
like a
I know,
firefighter.
but I saw The King of Staten Island, and I can safely say that my feelings and
Burr.
my thoughts and feelings about Steve Buscemi only stay within like maybe 1991, 1993 Steve Buscemi.
Well, that's because you haven't seen Boardwalk Empire, but yeah.
Oh.
No, not like that. Okay, moving on back to Tarantino.
Back to Reservoir Dogs. I was just saying earlier that we should cosplay for Halloween this year the scene in Reservoir Dogs when Harvey Keitel and Tim Roth are having their showdown, and I
Yeah.
want to be Tim Roth.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We can do it. We'll get suits.
Yeah, we gotta buy suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll slick my hair back.
Oh my god.
Cool.
That movie actually won the best film reward at
Sundance.
the Toronto Film Festival, actually, and that's actually where he met Robert Rodriguez, and that's how they became friends, and then that's how From Dusk Till Dawn was made, and then the Grindhouse thing with Planet Terror.
And the Selma
Well, no, From
Hayek
Dusk Till Dawn, I think, was already
stuff.
out, wasn't it out? Or no, it might have just came out like the year after that or something like that.
That came out after Pulp Fiction, didn't it?
Okay, then yeah, he worked on it because they were friends. Like like Tarantino worked on it, but they met because of the Toronto International.
Yeah, From
Film.
Dusk Till Dawn was 96.
All right, well they met from the Toronto International Film Festival, and that's how they became friends, and then that's history.
Yeah, that's really
in the
cool.
making.
I honestly, the episode of, I should have re-listened to it, the 3-hour History of Horror podcast episode, with Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, yeah.
Should have re-listened to prepare for this podcast.
Well, that's okay. Well, we got tons of stuff. You know, we got tons of good stuff going on. And what else do you want to talk about?
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservation
Dogs.
No,
A
I'm just joking.
Freaking fantastic show. Taika Waititi.
Wait. Whoa. Did we see Bobby Lee?
No. Maybe. I don't know. He's a doctor.
Right. Did they cut him?
I hope not.
I'm just kidding.
We're big Bobby Lee fans. Anyways.
Well, big Reservation Dogs.
Yeah, big Reservation Dogs fans, not to be confused with Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs, which is what we're talking about on the pod right now.
Two people with ADHD cannot be in the same podcast together. Shit. Oh my god. Okay, so Reservoir Dogs, they were going to initially, new word there for you, dress up the characters with their coded names to their coded suit colors.
Oh yeah.
But then they were like, hold up, wait a minute, that's going to be too obvious for people who are doing this kind of stuff. Let's
Yeah.
put them in black suits. So we
True.
didn't have a Mr. Pink and a Mr. Pink suit, which would have been cool as fuck.
Yeah, true. And I think no, I wasn't. No, but we were collecting the DVDs, right? The
Oh,
colored
you guys
ones.
have no idea how many copies of Reservoir Dogs I have.
And like we're still looking for the other colored ones, right?
Yeah, I believe we have orange. We need pink, white, and yellow.
Yeah. So if you guys know, just shoot us over a message.
Yeah, and help me out with my collection of Reservoir Dogs because I have 7 or 8 copies right now, not including the Blu-ray, maybe 8 including the Blu-ray,
Oh my gosh.
and none on VHS. So if you guys have a copy of Reservoir Dogs on VHS that you want to part with, please get in touch with me.
For
Email down below somewhere.
for free. I'm just joking.
For free.
Oh my gosh. Well, and Tarantino, like while he was working at the video store, he played a lot of like old westerns, and just like action movies, like good action movies, and you can tell that that's where he gets his style. Like almost all of his movies, they have a certain style. Like you can tell when it's a Tarantino movie, but also it's like a certain kind of like action. It's almost like a throwback to like 90s and 80s and like the stuff that he was influenced by like growing up, and you could definitely see it like in the work.
Yeah, where there's like not really too many modern influences, but you get a lot of things from like his era of growing up, and it feels like he's really stuck in that time, but like we don't mind it.
Yeah, we want more. Give it to us.
More nostalgia, please and thank you. Also, I was a little confused because we were looking at his IMDb earlier, and it says that he's working on Kill Bill 3.
Supposedly. Allegedly. If you guys know more about that, shoot us a message.
Yeah, so what I'm wondering if that's going to be his last movie, or if he's going to just rope them all together and then release another movie on top of that to finish off his series of movies.
You better just keep making them. Why not?
I know. Ugh.
Actually, I heard that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was his first movie back behind the camera, because he like a lot of his movies, he stopped even like actually like sitting behind the camera. He would have like a camera operator, and he would be like just telling them and directing them how to do it.
I feel like there's a huge difference from The Hateful Eight up to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in just the feel of the movie.
Yeah. And speaking of The Hateful Eight, I have a whole bunch of things written down about that.
Go nuts.
Well, he hired Kurt Russell because of his role in The Thing, which is one of his favorite horror movies.
Yeah.
And so he used The Hateful Eight as almost like an homage. Like a lot of the scenes were almost like even just like the shots, the angles were like just like an ode to that movie.
Filmed in a snowy area.
Yeah.
Trapped in one.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all kind of like similar, and it's because you like The Thing so much, which is a great movie.
Yeah.
And Kurt Russell decided to take it upon himself in one of the scenes in the movie, and I don't know if you guys know, but he picked up a guitar and he smashes it, and apparently that was like improvised and wasn't in the script. He went off script to do it, and when he did that, it shattered the thing, and it created a really amazing moment in the movie, but in doing so, he didn't know that the guitar that they lent for the movie was like a priceless artifact from Martin Guitars, and they were like, they literally just after that said, we're never gonna lend out any of our guitars.
Yeah, I was wondering how you were gonna go about saying that at like an item that will never be replaced.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like a really expensive like guitar, and it was supposed to just be like in the shot. It wasn't supposed to be like picked up and smashed, but he did it for like the dramatic effect, which
of course,
you know, and it came through, but it just was
not a good idea, babes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's a good one. I like The Hateful Eight.
Speaking of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Yeah,
Lena Dunham's in that movie.
What?
Yeah, she's one of the she's one of the Manson
What?
girls.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Check your shit. Your
That's
face.
That's a new development.
Yeah, I
didn't
know. I know. You're done. You're done.
She's in that?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh man.
Lena Dunham Hate Podcast. I'm just kidding. Andy Melanakis Hate Podcast. Nothing but love for our king, Andy Melanakis.
Oh my god. Only the real ones will know. I'm just joking.
I wish this was audio only, like morbid, so that when they're like, I'll whisper it to you, and you really can't see what the fuck they're saying.
Oh my
god.
You're hilarious. That's why I was trying to cover it and say it.
I didn't know what the fuck you were saying. This is proof that we cannot mouth things to one another from across the room, because I won't know what the fuck you're saying.
Honestly, but it's okay. But Yeah, literally. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I can't believe Lena Dunham's in that.
You're mad now, aren't you? I knew that would fuck your night.
Yeah. You waited to tell that one.
Yep, I did.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mentioned the Uma Thurman thing. Oh, True Romance. Okay, so I told you this to you earlier. The movie My Best Friend's Birthday. I have it written down. Sorry, I don't remember the title. If you look on the IMDb, if you guys didn't know, it comes up on Quentin Tarantino's page that one of the first things he's ever written. Actually, it was the first screenplay that he wrote, and it was called My Best Friend's Birthday. But he actually shot the movie and lost everything, like lost all of the film, because it burned up in a fire. So he had to sell the screenplay, and that's what turned into True Romance, and that's what we know as True Romance today.
Which
with Christian Slater
is one of my favorite movies. I can't find too much, like, I don't know, I guess artwork, or I don't know, maybe I'm not looking in the right places. So the little cow print CD that I have on my Quentin Tarantino wall is very reminiscent of Alabama's skirt that she wears in True Romance, which is a cow print skirt.
Yeah, true. Well, good. Yeah. The only other thing I've written down about Tarantino for trivia, at least, was there was 2 scenes actually where one of them is more famous for, and that's where he choked out an actress. He did it twice. Yeah. On screen in the movie. Yeah. In the first time it was Kill Bill. That shit's important. Yeah, that shit's important. He did it in Kill Bill, and I think it was Uma Thurman's like a direction. Like I think she asked for it, or somebody said that he would do it better. And he there's like a scene where she gets like a rope or something around her neck, and he was the one pulling behind, like to hold her up by the rope. And then in Glorious Bastards, Diane Kruger literally gets choked out on cam, and the hands are not Christopher Waltz. It's literally Christoph. Christoph. It's Tarantino, and he actually choked her unconscious because he wanted the effect of the choking, and she said it was okay. She was cool with it, but they only did it once.
She went to work that day saying, "Running it down, motherfucker."
Yeah. And you can see him like choking her out, and he wanted the perfect shot, and he said only he could get that shot, the exact one that he wanted.
Yeah. Okay. Diane Kruger peacefully like ready to be choked out.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino like.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably like a fucking fetish or something.
Yeah. Are you all recording right now? I'm gonna need all the B-roll for
every angle. Just
Make sure you get one of me doing it, not just my hands.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god.
I'm crying.
Tarantino is absolutely
wild,
crazy. Yeah.
unmatched. Also, can we talk about how hot Pam Grier is in Jackie Brown?
Jackie Brown. Did you see Jackie Brown?
No.
Yeah,
I have it, but like she's so hot in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, true. You're right.
And Pam Grier, he brought her back for another role in...
Oh, yeah. I forget which one.
I'm trying to do this all off memory here, man.
Yeah, no, he definitely brought her back. I don't remember one of the movies.
Yeah.
If you guys remember, comment, or we'll
she
remember
was there.
in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I think Jackie Brown is the only Tarantino movie that I haven't seen.
Well, we'll have to watch.
Yeah, I agree, because good actors in it. I believe Samuel L. Jackson's in it.
You know who's in that? Chris Tucker.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. Yes, because I can picture the scene of the 3 of them walking down the hallway. It's like ingrained in my brain.
Yeah, and he was in a scene where they were like outside. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, but that happened. I think it's Chris Tucker. I'm
That
pretty sure.
sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Django time.
Django. So let's talk about Django. Let's just wrap up our little Quentin Tarantino segment here with Django Unchained, which is a movie that took over my entire life, the years of 2011 and
I'm
2012.
getting sweaty. I'm just gonna let you know. You. Don't ever do it. Oh my god. No, just kidding. But
When I
it's
was
kinda
in
hot
beauty school, I get one burp per podcast.
Burp number 2.
That was a good one. When I was in beauty school, I came home nearly every day from school and watched Django Unchained and Pitch Perfect.
Oh yes, Pitch Perfect.
Yes. I knew that movie off by heart. I don't know, something about Django Unchained was just so comforting. Just the Western feel of it. It felt so like built in and lived in, and like it felt like an important movie that just needed to be seen every day for a year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you even knew like the exact like minute down to like the minute of like the runtime.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's my pinnacle for movies when I'm gauging.
Yeah, you're saying Django.
It's Django long.
Yeah, Django long. Oh my gosh.
And also, I just want to mention in Nope, there is a scene at the very end where
Oh yeah.
the cat, where Daniel Kaluuya's character comes up and pulls up on a horse and picks his sister up for safety. And it was Pee Pee. Hi, Pee Pee. We have our podcat back.
Podcat. Podcat.
But if you guys have watched Django at the end, when he pulls up on the horse to grab his wife and take her away, it just feels like the exact same juxtaposition, the whole feel of the scene. It just felt very Django Unchained.
Yeah, I agree.
Hi, honey. Hi. So anything else we need to talk about for with Quentin Tarantino?
I don't know. I think we've talked about enough. Well, yeah, that's Tarantino.
Yeah.
He likes westerns. He likes sci-fi. He
feet.
likes Kurt Russell. He likes feet.
Yeah.
And he likes making good movies.
Quality
for people like me.
films for film bros.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not a film bro. Keep your film Twitter thing out of here. We're going to take on film Twitter. I take on film every day. I wake up and I go on Twitter.
Choose violence.
Yeah, and I pick and choose which people I want to bully on film Twitter that day.
Yeah. It's true. I can attest. So I asked on Instagram if there was any questions that you guys would like us to answer on the pod, and we just got one for now. And it was just what singer or artist were we, because we do reactions on our main channels. So like what new artist or like what new singer have we discovered that we've been the most excited or like surprised by?
Yeah.
I'm
you go first.
I'm gonna definitely have to say Frog Leap Studios, because that was 2 weeks ago, my episode of Something New, and I still cannot stop thinking about
I'm just joking.
not even that was this Maytree. I got
Yeah, I'm
hate.
just joking.
I got an actual hate comment, it felt like, for saying that I enjoyed an a cappella version of Master of Puppets because the guitar solo was listen, it's comedy. It's fun.
It's comedy.
It's not
Get
that
it, Jan.
deep. Yeah, get it, Jan. A Quentin Tarantino quote.
Yes.
Jan, get it.
Yeah, Jan, get it.
Yeah, he's the best.
We need to start saying "get it" more. Just get it.
Get it, Jan.
Or get it.
Get it.
Like Red Bar.
Yeah.
When he wants to deliver a point home, he goes, "Get it."
Or when he's trying to explain something, he goes, "See." Yeah, like very old timey. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're back. No, I'm just joking. All right. So we're gonna do Vengeance.
BJ Novak, Vengeance.
The Innocence.
The Innocence on Shudder, and then we have to, because we are just sluts for David Cronenberg, we're adding Crash. Which
we
feel
have
like
Criterion on Blu-ray.
yes, I
Yeah.
feel like that is just kind of a monumental movie for us.
Yeah, we love that movie and we love Cronenberg.
I feel like that was like the pinnacle of our relationship when we were like,
Who are we watching
Yeah.
that said? Oh, May said for Possessor or something, she was like, we need less. Oh no, she was like,
antiviral.
antiviral. She was like, oh, this seems more like David Cronenberg. We need less. We need more.
David
Cronenberg.
Cronenberg.
More.
Mary
more.
today, Mary was saying that there is a show or a movie, I'm not sure what it is, but there's a sex scene where they're fucking and hold earmuffs. And the guy like sticks his hand into this girl's side and like starts manipulating her organs to like get off. And I was like, I need to watch that.
Right. Well, we probably already watched that.
No, that doesn't sound familiar to me. But then I was like, okay, Crimes of the Future. There's a whole zipper, and she unzips it to lick his organs, and she's like,
Yeah.
you gotta stop there.
Yeah.
Vengeance, The Innocents, Crash for next week. Solid lineup.
Yeah. Wait,
And then
let
the
me write that.
following week, I'm not actually sure when Wednesday comes out, but the following week.
And this is important. Or no, this is the end if we get to watch it.
Oh, and this is the end. Yes. If I'm not sure in the next couple of weeks when Wednesday is coming out, but you guys are going to be getting a whole Addams Family themed week.
From here?
Yeah, we
Oh,
agreed
yeah,
on
we-
it last week.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, you think I'm going to let you forget that?
No, not really.
No, I'm not
but
letting
that's
you
a show.
forget that.
We're not watching
The
like,
movies.
yeah, but Wednesday is a show.
I know, but I just kind of wanted to like compare the Wednesday that I knew growing up to like the Wednesday that we're seeing now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
But wait, did you watch The Addams Family like way back in the day?
not really, but I did watch all the cartoons.
The cartoons.
Yeah.
So you didn't watch like the black and white show?
Only when it was on TV occasionally. I didn't have internet. I didn't have any of that
Right.
stuff.
Internet. I watched that show on TV.
Yeah.
It was on TV.
We have different places here. We are in different countries.
Oh my god.
Anyways, we're done.
Right.
Popo Sao.
Popo Sao. Until next time,
This
is
is- Popo Sao. We're so
No,
fucking
we're-
annoying. I would not listen. We're unlistenable. The cat's meowing.
This
Is
Nefarious
things. Popo Sao.
Oh my god.